Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the first public stream of 2023. We had a good start to the year. We'll be starting in like a minute or so. I'll just want to give some time for people to join. If you have any coins that you want me to look at, please share. So we can have a look. Is the sound okay? Can you give me feedback? Am I talking to myself? How about music? Is it too loud? Cut. What is cut? What the hell is cut? Seriously. Really? Is it Cumbria? Don't hear music. Interesting. All right, let's get started. Okay. I think we have enough to start with. So I guess this is the coin, but well, I coin. Yeah, not a particularly fan of these long wicks. But certainly looking good, huh? I would say if it flips this, then I don't know. This guy does stupid stuff. Well, I guess the next one would be here. and the next one would be somewhere there. But needs to flip this now. It's basically under resistance. Had a good run though. Be up 5x'd. So basically under resistance right now. It looks like it's gonna flip. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna flip. So I guess my first target would be there. Or somewhere, you know, like a roundish number, maybe somewhere there. I don't know, this guy pumps crazy. But basically what you want to see is something like that. And hold above here. Alright, let's check some other coins. Let's start with my stuff, and then I'll take the requests. Alright, so let's clear everything up. So let's start from the beginning. That was the initial range that we're in. So this was the range. This is pretty much the mid-range. All right, but the real resistance is this area right now, right where BTC is. This is the range. We kind of reclaim the range right now. So anything like that should act like this. So this would be the deviation, and we got back inside the range, now under resistance. But if I get rid of this, this is basically the big area to overcome right now. Obviously, it can pull back to here, to this area, and then reclaim, and this would be your first target. All right. So basically the key areas is this one, where we're standing right now. Obviously this one is the range low. I'm gonna make it a line. And this would be our, so basically we need to take it level to level. If this either pulls back to some key level and then reclaim, then that's the first target. Or it just establish a range below here for some time and then reclaim, then push higher. Of course, we cannot just rule out that we can just do this, because all this compression below this level is just screaming that this can easily pull something like that. So basically we need to be careful until this is flipped. Okay, let me just do it a bit. Yeah, actually this is the zone that needs to be flipped. Once flipped, the targets are there, 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 and potentially there also, since it's a range bound market. If it reclaimed the range, why not go for the range targets? So basically that would align with this mid-range. It can do something like that, turn around, it can hit this, and I don't know what happens after. Either find support here and change the course to an uptrend, or downtrend continuation. If you look at it in a broader perspective, I mean, this is still a downtrend, right? This is still a strong downtrend. Like some hopium here is, you know, some meme lines there. We're kind of breaking out from this, but really what we need to do is to break above here. So basically, even if it breaks out, I think it's gonna fail somewhere there, and then that's your short to lower. As I said, still this downtrend. It can give us a strong rally, bear market rally, which these rallies are usually pretty aggressive, like this, like clear all these guys out and then reverse like that. Obviously you can find support somewhere here, and that's when it can change course and start a new uptrend. So that could be your bottom then. But for now, it's too early to say that this is a bottom. It looks like a bottoming structure. The reason being, that's the established bottom. That's the deviation. That's the reclaim. And move higher. You can see this in many charts. But then again, we need more solid information to decide if it's a bottom or not. For now, it's looking good, but too early to tell. As I said, hopium is this. We're breaking out of this. But the main area to break out from is this area, unfortunately. It needs to break above here. It needs to break above here. And then we can talk about higher targets. So basically, even if it breaks that, there is this resistance here. And it's probably going to be a strong one. The problem with BTC is it has so much overhead resistance right now. See, 28K is a big resistance where it broke down from multiple multi-month support broken, and then we started this move down, basically. Hey mate, what's up? Welcome. So I think this is pretty straightforward. I don't want to just too much overanalyze this. It's looking good though, and the reason being is this kind of pushing towards the high time frame resistance, and looks like it may break, but as I said, this is going to be problematic. And this is the visual for that range, high time frame resistance. Now it's looking good for a push. The problem is this is a little bit extended, but then I said again, this doesn't really mean so much, because basically if people start aping into this, it can stay like that for a very long time. And the problem with bear market rallies, they usually don't give pullback, and especially BTC, when this guy runs, it runs. It doesn't really, for example, when it did this move, people were expecting it to test these areas for higher, because you see RSI was oversold. Everyone is like, oh, RSI is overbought, so we should be expecting some kind of pullback and then move up. But what it did was basically it just give a lousy pullback like this, and so basically it's not gonna let you get on board. So you need to as you see here, like no pullbacks. It's just impulse, consolidation, impulse, consolidation, impulse, consolidation, impulse, consolidation, impulse. No pullbacks. So we're prepared. It's better to be prepared for a pullback. You know, if it gives, what shall I do? Where is the best place to get on board? Well, one of them is here, obviously, the prior range low. Also, there is a demand zone right now here, which could be break, hold, and do something like that. But I mean, in reality, don't expect much pullbacks. As for example here, no pullbacks here. It's a vicious rally, reverted back the whole thing, but during this time, no pullbacks. Oops. What the hell? Pen doesn't let me go. Okay. Again, like minimal pullbacks, especially here, for example. That was also bear market rally. There's no pullbacks, just straight up, and there's nothing like that. Yeah, that's it. Ah, no, here, right there. See, very minimal pullbacks. For example, this area, the breakout region, hasn't had chance to get tested until here, and that was already the reversal point. Yeah, it gave a bounce, but not enough to reverse the course. So yeah, that's that. Any questions? If no questions, let's go on. ETH. Similar stuff here on ETH. It's also breaking out from its meme line here. Let me just rearrange that. Easy champ. Easy. As you see, it's also breaking out, but it's same stuff here. Also mid-range there. So it can easily do something like that and fail like that. So if it's under this again, I would say it's shorting time, because again, this build up there, so it could go reverse pretty quickly. I'm not saying it will, but you need to check your steps, you know, watch your steps. It's a slippery position right now, because everyone is euphoric, seeing all this, you know, breakout from this range. So people are expecting basically a hold here and push higher towards there, and ultimately probably here. But the problem is these breakouts usually do something like that, and end up running all these. So that's why you need to, instead of having a plan is good, but you need also you need to have a plan on both sides. So basically, what's my long plan? Yeah, this, if it holds, I'm gonna long, I'm gonna take it towards there or there. Okay, but what if it doesn't hold? So people usually are okay with this, but when the plan don't work, they don't know what to do with this. And I love the guys, you know, when I draw something like that, for example, I do this or do this. Some smart pants come and up or down. Good analysis, bro. Yeah, I love those so much. This is giving you the place basically. If it does this, you're gonna do that. If it's gonna do this, then you're gonna do that. That's the best I can do. So yeah, let's see. Okay, let's check other stuff. Let's check these guys first, and then I'll take the requests. Yeah, I mean, this is looking great, by the way. So in here there was two options. Either it's going to reject here and then go for these lows, or flip this, hold, because that's a very important resistance area, also the mid-range, and attack these equal lows, equal highs right here. So my first target is there. We can even push for this, but let's see what happens here first. First target there, and it's looking actually fucking great. This can even pull like a bigger move, but let's don't get ahead of ourselves, and let's have reasonable targets for now. Well, I have to say it looks good. It looks good. I mean, these should be tagged. This should be tagged by the looks of it. You're gonna argue that, oh, yeah, but what about this supply here? Yeah, I mean, it's a supply, but it broke this one only. It didn't break any major swing. So basically, maybe it's gonna do something like that, and it's gonna be broken. As long as, for me, as long as it's above here, it's the direction is up. All right. I mean, same picture probably with NAS. NAS is kind of different, because NAS is just approaching that level now. NAS level is right there. This is NAS level. So it's right under the resistance right now. So SPX looks much better than this actually. But then again, if you look, that's a low, that's a high, that's a higher low, that's a higher high. And another, followed by another higher low. So basically, why not this? Well, we need to flip this first to target these. Okay? So you need to ask yourself, is this a resistance, or, because in an uptrend, that's a resistance, that's broken. That's what we hope for, right? Because we're putting in higher highs, higher lows, so this has to be broken, and now this has to be broken, right? This is expected to be broken, and in the lower time, lower downtrends, same thing is with supports. So let's see what we're gonna have here, but that's a big level for NAS. All right, that's that. Dollar. Yeah, I was expecting kinda the dollar to dip down there. I think this will be the target for now. Maybe it can do something like that and continue, or if it breaks above and holds, then that's the problem. Then all these plans are going to the trash can, and we should be either looking for pullbacks or reversals. So okay, that's that. Gold, silver, I'm not gonna cover in this stream. I don't think many of you are interested. Exactly, man, that's trading, yeah. Trading is if this then that equations, not certainties. No one knows what's gonna happen. It's just we have, all we can do is we can guess what could happen. If it loses it, then short. That's what we are kinda, we're not leading it, market is leading it. We're just trying to follow up. It's not a guessing game. If you're doing it like that, then you're gambling, basically. That's what you're doing. Ah, this silver is looking so good here. Like I can see it doing something like bam. So good. So good. I was hoping for a pullback like this, at least towards somewhere here, but didn't really give anything like that. As for now, it looks amazing. It looks as though it's gonna like do this. And this is a fucking daily chart. Yeah, that's a thing of beauty, really. Okay, let's properly do this. Even if we're doing this meme, let's do it properly. See, I call this a meme line because it's really, the diagonals don't really matter so much in trading. There is nothing with diagonals, but for example, with these things, like being so accurate, when it's so accurate like this, you cannot just disregard them. I'm seeing people, you know, using trend lines, like they're trying to make stuff up towards their bias. They do that, you know, whatever works for them. But if something is so clear like this, you know, I didn't even need to guess, or you see, it's right there. I don't, with one try, I got it, and we have 1, 2, 3 touches for now, and just to the tick, all of them. So I mean, there's, you gotta have this on your chart. Even I have it, you know, which I hate. I hate diagonals. But in this case, they look pretty accurate actually. So yeah, I think first target would be there, and since it's there, why not there? It's looking good. Okay, I said I'm not gonna cover these, but I talked about it anyways. All right, so yeah, let's take some. FTM looking good. I think it's gonna hit that. It already cleared these guys out. I think this is a good place. I gave this call in on Twitter, so it's still on. Basically, I think this is the target for now, like 0.3, around 0.3 ish. AVAX was doing good today. Yeah, you remember what I told you about bottoming. See, when you have this established bottom and you have this manipulation area, and if it somehow manages to get back above this, and then I would say, you know, those are your targets. But you need a clean break above it and hold. For now it's getting rejected, you see? For now it's getting rejected. It's under the level, or barely trying to hold on to the, it's actually holding on to the level. It's holding on to the level. So basically what you can do is just punt along there and hope for the best. That's your first target. Here you go. Yeah, that's looking good. Alright, we'll get back to that, okay? I'll put an alarm here so we get notified if it hits. Obviously, I mean, the SL would be there, but since I'm, yeah, only 12 of you watching, so nobody's gonna stop run me. So I can share the stop here. If it was like 1,000 people there, then I wouldn't be sharing my stop loss. Ocean's still pumping, motherfucker. It's kind of a bit sketchy, but it's basically trying to like eat away this. But I think I would like it to just chill out a bit here and then have another push. It doesn't look so, it's pushing, but it's keep getting eaten away. I think spending more time here, or at least a pullback, to clear some of these lows, collect enough liquidity to make another push higher. This is ideal, but I don't think that we'll get it, because as I said, bear market rallies are usually aggressive and they go just straight. So you just gotta watch it. What else we have? Matic. Shared this on Twitter the other day. It hit the target for now. I think it may even run higher towards there. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. I think it can even do something like that, to run all these guys, and if it's gonna pull back, it's gonna pull back like that. Someone asked Gala. Let me come in. Yeah, a bit stretched. Cleared the objectives above. I don't know. It had an amazing run, but now I think it's kind of struggling here. Yeah, you know what? I would be more confident. I mean, it looks good. It looks good like this, but where the fuck am I gonna put my stop? Because the thing is, there is all this build up. So if it did something like that, run these and, you know, reclaim some levels, like low time frame levels like this, Then I would take this trade after the close and put my stop wherever that sweep low is, and then try to take it towards there somewhere. It's currently inside this Monday range. That's the mid range. Yeah, I think that if it gives something like this, and then I will take it there, invalidation there, target there and there. But for now, I really for me right now this is the only stop I have, which is like too far away for this. It's like a 2-hour trade, which is not good enough for me personally. C8Z. No one wants anything? Don't let me talk all by myself. Yeah, it looks good, but for some reason I don't like this guy. Yeah, this is also trying to break out. So see, it's pretty easy. If it breaks, holds, take it to there. If it breaks, cannot hold, take it below. That's it. This is your up and down good analysis, bro. Content. Yeah, for now I wouldn't. This doesn't look too good. Maybe if it does something like that and like that, then I would try. Even if it comes down there, for example, oops, like there, another tap on the range low, and then something like that. But again, you know, there are so many clear setups out there, so I don't know if I would like to fuck with this. LDO held onto the support pretty well. It's still a bit overextended in my opinion. But I mean, it can do another leg up like this, but then afterwards I don't know. It's not my favorite setup. Sushi looking very good, very good. I think it's gonna hit there because it's consolidating under resistance for a while, and I think it's ready for another push. I don't know, probably even there or even there. Once it flips, I think all these roads are open for these. Like once it's flipped, put your alarms up, and there, and then there. Mana. Let's check mana. Mana. It should be on my watch list. There you go. Same vibes as sushi. It's just sitting comfortably over the mid-range. Did this deviation, manipulation, whatever you call it, and now I think once it breaks, holds, direction is up. It just, you need the clean break of this. And what do I mean by clean break? That's a clean break. What do I not mean by clean break is this. It's a lousy break. What about Sol? I mean, everything looks the same though. This also looks the same. See, same shit. Range there, manipulation there, and this has a little bit different structure, but that's basically the range high. That's the higher deviation, and it's basically needs to, what it needs to do is to break this and there. 19. Let me check something. Yeah, 19 is good. I mean, if SPX starts running hard, then these guys could pull stuff like this. But it needs to break above 17 first and hold, and then this road, I mean this move should be pretty fast, like one candle, two candles. Like if it establish itself there, then this should be pretty quick. So I think Sol worth Sol is worth keeping an eye on. Ran, everything looks the same. Like very good chart. Clean levels, right? Support, 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 resistance, 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 flip, 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 there. If it flips, it's gonna go there. Easy stuff. I think this looks good. I mean, many things now looking good. We just need dollar and SPX behave, as well as BTC, obviously. Anything else? Like, it doesn't have to be charts. You can ask any question. If I know the answer, I'll share. Again, we just check the LDO. This guy's looking good too, but I'm not feeling like trading comp right now. Unify, I mean, no sir, there are better ones out there. I haven't actually made a full scan yet. Did you bite? So the ones that I showed actually, there are the, just a sec. I think I saw something. Was it this? I just, yeah. All right. Okay, it's under resistance, nothing to celebrate yet. Obviously, if it does that, then I'll take it there, maybe there. Of course, it's not going to be curved like this. Imagine that those are straight lines like that, and like that. All right. BTC just hit 19. Yeah, that motherfucker is gonna go. Yep. Well, particularly this, for example, I would expect some sort of pullback, because it just looks like it just SFP'd. I think this is even a short. This could even be a short towards there. to fill this gap. The problem is, I mean, you can short this. Invalidation is pretty close. It can be tried. I mean, if I wasn't streaming, I would have shorted this. But then again, you know, these kind of, in these strong trends, you see this was a div, it played out poorly, and then ended up like this. Because the trend is strong. So basically what you can expect, the ideal scenario would be there, you know, at least towards there, and continue higher. So I basically, instead of shorting this, I would wait for somewhere, some signs to long. Because this is a strong trend and you're trying to counter that, which is not the wisest idea of all. I mean, I would have shorted this just for fun, you know, to be able to claim clout after. But I mean, in a real account, I wouldn't even touch this. So I mean, let's do this. Let's put the short position there. Maybe I'll take it and towards there for now. Let's see what we're gonna get. But that position is the risky one, and it's not necessary one, because the risk you're taking is not worth the reward you're expecting. SFP, let's check. By the way, this could even do something like that, and then do that. Just let's see. SFP. By the way, when you ask for these coins, I have no idea what they do or what news that are there. For example, Gala obviously had some good news as a catalyst, and then they deleted a tweet or something, and then it sold off 20%. But I didn't know that. I don't follow news. I don't have time for that. I just trade the chart, because at the end of the day, chart tells you everything, right? Okay, there's bad news here, obviously, but I don't need to know that. I just need to know that it just took out these highs, broke the structure, sold off to take out these. That's all I need to know. This is not looking bad. I think it can do this somewhere here. I think you can time it with this. If you're not, you can time it with this. Let's do a proper one. You can time it with this. If it kind of breaks it and holds, then you can take it there. Yeah, I think it looks fair. Yeah, that's a SFP. Let's check the daily first. Yeah, daily looks also okay, you know. If everything goes to where they're supposed to go, you know, where we talked about it, this may even pump till there. Because when this guy pumps, it pumps. So why not? You know, if everything starts pumping for higher and breakouts, this can pull something like that. But first target would be there, obviously. So the first target you need to be realistic about your targets. Keep your target first there. If it holds, then keep the rest. If it starts breaking down, then clear your position. That's it. Abandon your position. Bank your profits. So there's no need to overextend your targets, although it may do that. There's no need for overextension. Just know that they're there. For example, what was it? PHP, I think. I shared PHP on, I don't even remember where I shared it. I think on Discord. So it, okay, I deleted it because, so it was pretty much like this. I said, watch out, this is gonna break. And that was, I think, the level. And this was my target. Yeah, but it did another 15% from the target, but there is no way I can know that. There's nothing. Kinda, there's something here though. I could have, but I mean, which target you choose, I would choose go for the guaranteed target. If I was managing this position, then I could leave some of it, or for example, yeah, basically I could leave some of it, and when I see that it's still going, then I could leave the rest run until I see something like yeah, some rejections like this. I could have abandoned the position then. So yeah, I mean, it sometimes happens, but it is what it is. So you just have to deal with that. Sometimes it falls short, sometimes it goes further. You just take what's yours and then leave. That's how you should approach this. XRP looking good actually, because you see it started consolidating below here. So if it flips this, then I would say those are easy targets. It just needs to flip this one. Let's see what's going on in the lower time frame. I like XRP. We took XRP trade in Discord. I think, I don't remember, I think it was the private group. It's the, yeah, mentorship group. It wasn't a public group. So yeah, basically maybe a bit like this and take this. It can even, for me, it can even pull back to there like this. Then I think it would be a great long for me if it ever pulls back to here. I doubt it, but that would be great. So I'll put an alarm right here, I'll put an alarm right there, and I'll say, I cannot say anything. Long. Let's see. I'll go. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly, it is. That's what it's doing. Fucking horrible chart. Let me see if there's any other important levels. Well, for me, this is not even a real resistance. I think the real big boy is here. That's the. I just hate these these build-ups. So yeah, I mean, this is not my favorite asset to trade right now, obviously. But yeah, it's technically consolidating under resistance. This is also a resistance point for this area. So I mean, for me, this has more overhead resistance than many of the other things that we checked so far. So that's not my favorite one. I'll keep an alarm for this also. Let's see what it does. Have we checked Uni? I think Uni is amazing. I think Uni is running from the for these. Like it's gonna pull something like that. Not maybe this much, but I think it can go right there. Yeah, looks great, really. Like I would say, I would take first profits there, and I would start being careful. I mean, obviously, I would start being careful here, but I would be mostly out at this point. If it flips, then I would get back in. Basically, that's the game. That's the game I would like to play, like this. So basically, hit this, you know, do something like that. Hold on to it, and then take it to there and into there. Musk I would like. Let's see what Musk is doing. Musk I would trade. And I like the asset I trade better. Yeah, Musk is looking good. I think it's going for this here at least. At least. This, at least is the target for now. He actually kind of missed it, because that would have been a great entry right there. Great entry. Yeah, see all this, I think it may pull something like that. I don't know about the pullback. It's probably not gonna pull back. Something like that. Should be rather easy for Musk. Yeah, this is looking good. Yeah, I would love a pullback though. See, in these, in between here, there's no real resistance. Like maybe in the lower time frame we can find something. Let's see. Yeah, it's pushing. It's pushing at the moment, really. Yeah, I think I need to set these stream times when New York is at lunch or something, you know, when London is at lunch. So I need to synchronize it with, yeah, okay, this is kind of resistance. All right, yeah, this is fine, but you know, once it's flipped, oops, once the red is flipped, I think there is nothing much really. So it can just, you know, if it does something like that, this would be easy. We talked about uni, we talked about sushi, we looked, I think. QNT I haven't checked for a while, and I know that I'm gonna be sorry for that. Not really, not really. Okay, that's fine, I can live with this. Didn't do much while I was away, but it certainly can do some damage. Yeah, I mean, pretty clear. I wish I opened the chart with more data though. I mean, it looks as though it will pull something like that. Yeah, it will just do this. This should be pretty swift move towards there. Yeah, I would like to get on board with this. I think I like QNT also, but I want to see a higher. Yeah, this is much better chart. Yeah, now you're talking. Okay, what did we say? We say if we break this, right? Does it make sense? Does it make sense over here? Yeah, it does. Fuck yeah, it does. That's here we go. So basically, if it flips this, yeah, that's pretty much it. Whatever I drew on the other one is the same. I think that this is the place to be. And this will be pretty quick. Like either something like this or direct. And the interesting thing is, let me check 3-day. I mean, if everything goes well, this could even go higher, because of this high here. Because of this here. I mean, we kind of put in a lower higher low now, so why not something like that? Well, we'll see. Again, let's don't get ahead of ourselves. This is the first target. If it flips, holds, then we talk about higher. This is the first target. Now, if it flips, take it there. If it flips this one too, then take it to this area, to 200s, and then we'll see. It's better to take it step by level to level, because higher expectations can put you in a very difficult positions. Let's see if any memes work. Yeah, kinda. Look, I found a head and shoulders. I want to try if this works. Fuck my life, it really works. Alright, I'm not gonna make fun of anyone from now on. Yeah, good enough. Multi, what is multi? First time I was hearing this. Multi. For fuck's sake. What is this? What does it do? What is this? Yeah, I need to start checking the spots also, because all I'm looking at is futures, future pairs. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, I had a nice run though. Had a nice run. I think it might be coming to a stall period. Yeah. I mean, even if I'm gonna long it, I wouldn't long it right now. I would wait either for some action like this and then long, or a pullback towards there and then long. Used to be any. I think I know any. I remember any. There's no any right now, right? No. Any swap. Ah, okay. Any is any swap. Okay. Alright, I know this guy. I must have any's somewhere in some of my wallets. I remember seeing any's. Doesn't worth anything. Yeah. We talked about Soul. Let's check PYR, which everyone is crazy about. And I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, we talked about these levels. Break the level, go to this level, maybe pull back, maybe consolidation, reclaim, take it to the next level. Now we talked about this one, that it may break. So basically now this needs to hold, or, you know, lowest it can go is here. Well, I think this is the first target. It's almost reached it. So it's kind of at no man's land right now. I wouldn't touch this right here, but I would wait for a decent pullback, or at least, you know, some kind of period like this. And reaccumulation area basically. Yeah, in this sense, it's just telling me that this would hit this. That's it. I don't see the rest. So if it does this and, you know, does something like that, then I would consider getting back in. Like, there's so many things here. H bar was doing something good, I guess. One of my alarms went off, but I was trading, so I didn't check it. There was something 0x, yeah. I think we have something like this here. There. I think it's more likely there. Yeah. Better like this. Yeah, it's at mid-range, maybe after it flips, or after it flips, or after it pulls back to there. I don't think it's gonna pull back there though, because it's already pulled back there once, so there must be, see this wick, it already wicked into it and made this push higher. So it's not really a good spot. Maybe around here, or the daily open, you know, consolidate here, reclaim, and then, I mean, these guys are good targets, and maybe potentially here. The thing is, everything looks like, you know, they have this prior consolidations. Most of the things have prior consolidations, breakdowns, new value, deviation of the low value, reclaim of the value, and so, you know, everything looks like this, you know, something like that. So I mean, if they reclaim these, these moves should be pretty quick towards there. Sorry for my retardness of drawing lines. Yeah, Jasmine looks good. Looks very good, Jasmine. I have to keep it in my watch list. Yes. Let's delete all this. See, that's I hate, because the line stands like this. I didn't extend it. So basically that's that. That's that. Yeah, it looks good, at least, to go there. Maybe since it's there, it can go over there also. Can I please explain how I take the range? Well, okay. There are basically two ways. Not two ways, there are many ways, but the easiest way, the most common way, because there's not really, it's not really a science, it's more like an art. So basically, when you, what I like to do when determining ranges, the most common one, when you see this big move, it can be up, it can be down. When it stops, that's your potential range low, and the following high is your potential range high. But these are potentials. When you know that it is really the high you're looking for, when try to get out but couldn't manage to hold outside and gets back in, then you know that this is the high you're looking for. And in the low, for example, this is not the best example, because normally you need to see some kind of reaction over there also, but the reaction comes so late over there. So basically, until this happens and gets back inside, you don't know if it's the range low or not. So the ideal scenario in first low, the first high after somehow gets taken out, then you know that this is the low if it gets back in, and if it does this and that, you know that this is that. So that's your range now. doesn't matter. They are everywhere. The price is fractal. Like, you can find the ranges everywhere. Okay, yeah, this is not the best coin to do that because it's super low cap, so it's just bouncing up and down, up and down. There's no deal in ranges. At least not a clear ones. Of course, there is one here. There is. Well, this is not the best example. Basically, there is one here. This could be one. But for the clean examples, you need to go for a little bit higher caps. Let's see, for example. Link had a very nice range, for example. Okay, so we're looking at 5 minutes, for example, and that's the run, that's the high, that's the low, and see what happens after. That's taken out. Correct high, and then the low is potential now, and once it's done that and gets back in and you see how it's respected, then you know that okay, this is the range. So that's my range. Anything below, unless it moves further and gets acceptance outside of it, it's still range bound. In this case, it's kind of aggressive one because it's 5 minute chart, and there is this demand zone right there. So it just basically dipped into demand. This becomes the manipulation area, reclaimed, broke out, and then finally did this. So that's when you know that you're out of the range. See, just range breakout now. So this is where you get trapped. This is the real move. So it's all about that. Trading is basically finding where other people's are wrong, and majority of them wrong. For example, in here, why they're wrong? Because they think that this is this move. They thought that this is gonna cause a move like that, but what they don't know is that there is this breakout point, and the trend is already up in the lower time frame. So it basically manipulated its way down there, created many sellers here, created many stop hunts. So these stop orders flood into the market when they're run as sell orders. So the big boys collect all these sell orders to their buy orders and reverse the price. So basically you're feeding off other people's mistakes. This is where they're mistaken, and this is where they're punished. And what happens, for example, when you got trapped, you shorted this and you're underwater. If you're not liquidated, already, you're underwater, because this is what, 5%, 1% move? Yeah, it's 0.5% move. Okay, even the 100x's are not liquidated. But then again, they're pretty much underwater and they're shitting their pants. So when they come back, when the price comes back, if they don't have stops, when they have stops, they're already out of the trade. If they don't have stops, they're underwater here. But when they come back to the entry, they want to get out of their positions, right? And when the sellers get out of their positions, how they can do that? By sending buy orders into the market. So that's why these big moves come up, because there's buyers, also the sellers who wants to get out of their positions and sending buy orders in. So basically, a good question when trading is, where do people can be wrong? Where can people be wrong? And where can most of them be wrong? Because this is a very clear break, right? At this point, it's a very clear break. People are shorting. Obviously, you see this red candle here. Like, people are crazy market shorting there. And you see here, when they finally at break even, there is big market orders coming into the book. Not even book, this is like just market orders. It means that they're just closing their positions, market closing their positions. And then supported by the longers, market longers. So yeah, I hope that's clear. And these are just apes. Any other questions? I think I'm done. I mean, there are like 400 coins to look, so I cannot go through all of them. The ones that I was looking, I shared already. If anything comes up, I'll post them on Twitter. GMT kind of looking good, no? I have no idea. I just saw it today. What did he do? I saw that he's been. I think Jeva was tweeting something about him. That's when I know about him. Actually, I didn't know that guy existed before. He's saying something, and then when the opposite happens, says, "See, I was right." So he's basically right in every situation. That's the type of person I like the best. That's the type of account I like the best. Yeah, good luck with that. Good luck with that. He was saying, I think 18k was the bottom, and then he's long from 16k. I mean, look, the thing is, you can be right, you can be wrong. That no one's paying you to be right. You see, that's the thing. Being so right or wrong is not so much important. Making money is important. That's why you're here for, right? All of you. You don't want to be right and broke. But these guys are just, trying to harvest engagement, like being all the time right. But even if I was new in the space, I would definitely stay the fuck out of these kind of accounts. That's always right. That never loses. That has no flaws. Yeah, but come on, who believes that, I mean, obviously there are so many people believing that, but that's what I don't understand. See, for me it's easy. I just post charts. If you like it, take it. If you don't like it, don't take it. That's as simple as that. I'm not forcing my ideas. And I like to follow the accounts that does pretty much the same. Just sharing ideas. That's it. We're not in a dick swinging contest at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, it's okay to claim cloud or in some, when everybody's thinking some way and your system says one thing. For example, if everyone was short here, right? And I said I'm long, and people, give me hell for that. You're stupid, yeah, bro, right? And we have this kind of move, then of course I'm gonna say something. But other than that, who cares? Yesterday I shorted this, I still got stopped. I shorted this last night. Actually, what did I short? I think I short this. Yeah, I shorted this and go to sleep and wake up to this. No, here. Yeah, whatever, either here, either there, I need to remember. So, but I did that. And I shared this, why I did that. Yeah, that was it. I shorted this. Because of that. It was a mistake on my side. So yeah, I mean, I never liked those kind of accounts. I don't even follow those kind of accounts. Yeah, $500. No, not bad money. I'm basically doing it for free. If that's the market for it. Yeah, but the problem is I do it for fun. I like to teach people. That's why there's an interview to get in. I don't let anyone in. So yeah. Alright guys, I think that's enough for now. I think we can call it a day. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. First stream of the year. I think in the coming weeks I'm gonna have some bonuses and extras with the streams with Bybit. Also, we're gonna have the option sessions too. Probably again next week. If you haven't watched it, please watch the session 1. Be ready, or refresh your memories. So the sessions are gonna be back to back now. Next week probably session 2, and then the next week after is gonna be session 3. And then I will take the rest probably in my Discord in the free section. And I'm gonna share the calls and everything, we're gonna discuss options thoroughly there. I think it's gonna be fun. You guys are gonna love options. It's a whole different world, and it's the more you get into this options world, the more you want to stay inside, basically. All right, guys. Have a great night, day, whatever your time zone is, and see you in the next one. Cheers.